Hey, can we start doing the show? I feel like we got a lot of gas in the tank. And
I actually have. I have.
If it's not Riddle Me Piss, then you can.
It's not Riddle Me Piss.
Okay.
This is a different thing. I wanted to say thank you to everybody. We, that we finished the Max Fun Drive. It was very, surprisingly.
What do you think? Just play along at home, or
a lot of people were giving, and we weren't expecting all that support. It means the world. So, we always talk about how people support. We like to put back into the show.
Feels like play along at home.
So I made a bit of an investment here, and I wasn't sure how this was going to play out, but I have a special guest here. Hey, everybody! It's me, Dave Matthews.
Oh.
Okay. My friend Travis reached out to me and asked permission to use some of my songs, and he told me his idea, and I said, only if I can play two, little baby.
Dave, it's so cool to have you on the show. How have your sort of journeys been going, man? Tell me any recent pilgrimages?
Mostly into my own mind. Just
man.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've been tripping buildings.
Yeah, that's probably for the best because of your sort of irresponsible sort of treatment of human waste while you are on.
I've got a bad track record with my duty.
Yeah.
And I still feel bad about that.
Say out loud what you did. Like the court ordered you to do?
Well, it wasn't me, but my tour bus was filled with Dave Matthews shit.
Well, not just Dave Matthews, the shit of
the band shit. Yeah.
If you think about how healthy that band eats, it's probably just Cliff Bars, though, huh? Just a big tank full of Cliff Bars.
We get a lot of roughage. And then my tour manager dumped it over the side of a bridge in Chicago, if I remember correctly, and it landed on a boat full of people.
Yeah.
And I still feel real terrible about that.
Yeah, you should feel, but even if it hadn't landed on a boat full of people, Dave Matthews, you shouldn't make your boat shit over a bridge.
Well, in recompense, I haven't pooped in over 20 years.
Fantastic. So
I will say about Dave Matthews, though, a lot of celebs have some black marks on their career. I do have to say, in the grand scheme of things, he made his bus take a shit on a boat. It's not the worst.
No.
It's not the worst.
So Travis and I have cooked up a little game for you all, and here's the theme song. We fish at each other, wondering what the other is fishing. We remember being fish, laying under the table and fishing. Thank you, Dave. I'll take it from here. So this game is called Laying Under the Table and Fishing. And what we've got here, I've got a collection of Dave Matthews lyrics and Fish lyrics.
Like the band PH.
The band Fish. And I'm going to read them. And these different rounds, they can be any combination of Dave Matthews Band lyrics and Fish lyrics. And Justin and Griffin, I want you to guess which is which.
I think
I unironically enjoy both of these bands.
I do as well.
About to be challenged?
No, I do as well. They just have a similar jam feeling.
I mean, Ants Marching slaps ass, and I will cede a few more points to Mr. Matthews. Mr. Matthews.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to jump back in here. A lot of my music slaps ass, Griffin. It's very good. I'm very proud of it.
All right.
I'm not proud of everything I've done in my life.
Dave, can I talk to Travis?
Like when you made your bus take a shit on a boat.
Yes, I'd feel terrible about that. I've already said I've been blocked up for years because of the guilt.
You're kind of turning into a Southern grandpa, Dave Matthews Band.
Well, I go back. No one really knows where I'm from.
South Africa.
Maybe. I don't even know anymore. I've traveled so much. All right. Now, sorry, Dave. Sorry, we're running out of time here, Dave. All right. Round one.
Feels like it. Boy, it feels like it more and more every episode.
Round one. Caught you just then. Hands were in the cookie jar. How can we share when you sneak up and go? I've no intention of losing my beard. How they design, and then we go again.
Fish.
I'm going to say Fish just because Trey Anastasio oft has a beard, and I don't think I've ever seen Dave Matthews.
And he loves cookies.
Incorrect. That is Dave Matthews from Kit Kat Jam.
Damn it.
He did a song called Kit Kat Jam?
Kit Kat Jam. Loves those. Give me a break.
Whoa, that was weird. You picked up the sentence right where Travis left off.
Travis and I have been together so long now. We finish each other's sentences. All right.
You've been there for all of Travis's major recent life events, like when he picked up a not great Dave Matthews impression.
Well, I live inside Travis now. It's a being John Malkovich journey we're on.
Yeah.
All right. Next lyric. I had to get away. I was losing my interest. Instead of expanding my world, I was just scanning Pinterest.
Okay, wait. I want to say Dave Matthews. That feels too concrete for Fish.
I'm going to say Fish every round and hope that I get some right.
Griffin is correct. That is Fish. Things
Great.
people do. Okay,
That's
one more
a
in
great
round
name
one.
for a song. Great name for a tune.
Woman, please, I'm in your possession. You are my obsession. Let me go down, 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 down.
Dave Matthews Band.
If I don't hop on that boat when Justin feels so certain about it and get dumped on by that beautiful band's bus.
Hop on the boat, Griffin.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Because Dave Matthews Band 7. So it's Justin 1, Griffin 2. Okay, you ready? Round 2. And then one day, you find it to your intense delight that 3 wrong turns can really make a right. So why not be like me? Be proud of all your crimes. Because when I screw up once, I do it 2 more times.
That's Fish.
That is David Matthews Man.
I'm the David Matthews man. No, it is Fish. Justin's correct. It's 2 and 2. That's from Fish's Blaze On. Next one. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah. Why would I want to? I like coffee with toast and jelly, but I'd rather be licking from your back to your belly.
Fucking Dave Matthews. Are you kidding me?
I think I'm going to.
It's obviously Dave Matthews.
Whoever it is, I'm wearing a wire, and I've been waiting for this moment to arrest David Matthews Man.
If you
It was me, David Matthews, from my song Shake Me Like a Monkey.
Okay,
If you fucking
that
Dave,
sucks,
if
Dave.
if a lyric, here's a hint. There's my secret tip. If a lyric sends you looking for a hang up button that does not exist, who is this?
Hey, Dave.
How did you get this number?
David Matthews Man, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Is it one uninterrupted lick?
Yes.
Okay, which axis do you rotate the woman on?
I have a lathe.
I'm glad you have a woman lathe, David Matthews Man.
I only
don't
use it consensually
No, I know, but does it go
and
sort of
concentrically.
okay? But
Little baby.
fantastic. You're dodging the question. Do you go height wise or do you know what I mean? Like from back
It
to your
depends
belt?
on the day.
It shouldn't. That's a great deal of distance different. If you go from her back and then you go around her like side of her tummy to her belly button, you're traveling, half of the width circumference of the what. But if you go from back and then over her head and down her face or down the butt is another option, Dave. And I feel like we're talking about a few different sort of tongue experiences.
It all depends on how much time I have in my schedule.
Are there more?
There are more.
Okay.
Round 3. Currently, I believe it's 2 and 2.
Okay.
Oh, no,
How-
3 and 3.
How could it possibly be round 3?
If you give, you... Okay, sorry. If you give, you begin to live. If you give, you begin to live. You begin, you get the world. If you give, you begin to give. You get the world, you get the world. If you give, you begin to live.
Dave. That was you, Dave, wasn't it?
I'm going to say Fish because that feels like a jam sort of
It was
lyric.
me, Dave Matthews. I can't. I don't know what that means.
Dave Matthews Man kind of breaks sometimes, and you gotta get a little needle and you gotta push it in his little reset indentation, and it's either on his back or his belly.
in his dimple.
That's
okay,
it.
so that was Dave.
That's
Wow,
Dave.
congratulations.
Okay, yes. So it's 4-3. Griffin is winning, and that's from the song "You Might Die Trying." Okay, next one.
Legally, you have to tell me how many more fucking questions there are left.
One last one. I'm not all bad, but I'm a faithful sinner. I might get lost, but I'll be home for dinner. If God don't like me, he can send me to hell. But I love the way you love me, girl. I love the way you move.
I need to
Now,
change the Dave.
it's Dave. If he says that, if he mentions girl, I feel like Fish doesn't fuck like that. Dave Matthews Band is like, get on my lathe, girl. I'm gonna say Dave Matthews Man.
It was the Dave Matthews Man.
Yes.
Griffin wins 5-4, but it was a good battle.
Dave Matthews, every lyric Dave Matthews writes is like a very creative pervert.
Yeah.
And every song that Fish writes is like a harlequin with gout. If it's a medieval harlequin
Yes.
or some sort of like jester in a dark carnival, that feels more like Fish.
I just want to remind everyone that my song Crash is about a man spying on a woman through a window. I love songs about perverts.
Stop getting married to it.
I love perverts. I might not be one myself, but I celebrate their
don't know,
whole
Dave.
deal. Thank
Dave-
you
if
so
Dave
much
is
for
listening-
having me. Do you guys have any snacks or a bathroom I could use?
Okay, goodbye. Thank you, Dave. This is our advice show, obviously.
Oh, you're kidding me. We're 16 minutes in. We're just now laying out. I don't think we can say that fucking anymore.
It is.
It's a
I'm
Dave
in
Matthews show where we sometimes tell people what to do.